Welcome back, everyone. Craig Steger here. Who do I have with me today?
I'm Leah Gillis.
Hi, Leah. What are you doing here?
So I am Craig's advocacy and marketing coordinator.
She's here to make sure I have a plan and and I stay on task. So this is the taskmaster I have. We've been working on some things behind the scene for this channel as well as some other channels. It's been a little while since I recorded. I'm sure you guys have all been horribly deprived in your lives, not having my semi-weekly content, but that's going to change starting today. She's my accountability buddy. She makes sure that we get content out. I want to talk a little bit about kind of what I've been working on and where this channel is going and what I kind of value I hope to provide to you and with Leah's help because I'm really excited about it and I think you're gonna find value here. And so just wanted to do a short video today, kind of laying that out for you and giving you an opportunity to plan ahead, send us some questions, things like that. Anything to add?
No, I think there's a man with a plan now.
I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan. So we're going to follow a plan for once. That is not my normal course. So we're going to try and change that. You're never too old to learn new things, or at least try new things. And I don't know if I'm learning it, but we'll try. So, lacrosse lawyer. This is my effort to provide a little more, what do I want to say, a variety of information, hopefully valuable information to anyone who follows the channels, but particularly people, let's say, in the Midwest lacrosse area where I'm at. It's going to be probably a weekly video, hopefully no more than 30 minutes. We are talking about doing a like a live recording at remote places, so as local businesses, restaurants, bars, things like that. I think that's going to be real fun. So that's kind of in the works. The plan will be to post videos or do a live stream. I'm probably going to do a live stream once or twice a month around 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time on Fridays. It's not the ideal time to do videos necessarily, but because we want to live stream, that's kind of when we're going to live stream. So pretty much every Friday, hopefully around 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time, there will either be a video come out or a live stream. I'll let you know ahead of time what we're doing, but the live stream will give you an opportunity if you want. If you have any question whatsoever, it can be related to law or not. It doesn't matter. If I think I have an answer, I'll give it to you, and if not, I'll deflect and distract and draw back to myself or something like that. Okay, so yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And sort of related to that, in my practice, so I'm primarily a what we call a civil litigator. So I litigate lawsuits, try cases. Sometimes they go to trial, most times they don't. But I'm in the process of transitioning my practice that has been kind of more general, a lot of personal injury, some medical malpractice, contracts, probate disputes. I've kind of real estate disputes. I've kind of done all that stuff. I'm transitioning to focusing just on truck accidents and specifically truck driver accidents and farming accidents and sort of things like that. That's kind of my area of expertise, and that's what I want to do more of. And on this channel, I will still talk about some of the stuff, and maybe particularly some of the stuff that I don't plan to focus on anymore. Real estate, contract, business disputes, things like that. In part because if I can't help people and I can't find someone else to help them, I want to give people some answers, some basic information. So if you have questions about anything, if you have a question about taxes or wills and trusts, I don't know the answer, then I'm not even going to fake it. But if it has to do with something that is or could be a lawsuit of some sort, could be over property, could be over real estate, personal injuries, things like that. If it's not something I'm actively doing, I'll do my best to either answer that, or I have the benefit, I have a bunch of partners or other lawyers that I know that can hopefully answer some of those questions. That's the goal here. So if you've just been wondering and you're not sure if ChatGPT is giving you the right answer or not, let us know. Leave a comment below if you have a question that you'd like us to answer, or send us an email or call or text. We'll put the contact information in the bio if you want to reach out to us and ask a question. Ideally, it's a question that's based on Wisconsin, Minnesota, or Iowa law. Those are the three states that I'm able to practice in. So if it's outside of that, I probably won't know the answer, and I probably shouldn't give you advice on that. That's otherwise, yeah. Send us your questions. things like that. So a few things that we're kind of been working on that sort of relate to all of this that I'm kind of excited to talk about. So I'm in the process of getting my driver's license. Well, my commercial driver's license. I've had my driver's license for a while, but I'm getting my CDL license. Why is that? Is Craig flunking out of law? Not just yet, but it's not bad to have a backup plan, right? But no, because I'm doing more trucking cases, and specifically, I want to represent more injured truckers. I want to understand as much as I can what truckers go through, what kind of training requirements. It's been very interesting. So I got my permit, so I passed the exams for that. I was very happy because I got to rub it in the face of my third son. He just turned 18 and he flunked his a few times. I won't name names, Jacob, but yeah. So I wanted to make sure that I did better than him, and I did. So I got my permit, and I have some other testing I got to do, and then I start actually driving a big rig in soon, a couple weeks probably. So
Watch out, everybody.
I'm excited about that. I don't care who you are, big semi, horsepower, loud noises, Jake brakes, all that. That's good stuff. So I'm excited for that. I'll talk a little bit about that. I'm actually going to have at least one or two other, as if I don't have enough YouTube channels. I'll be talking about that on my other YouTube channel. So yeah, if you're interested in that, let me know. I'm in the learning process. I'm probably one of the older people to get their CDL license. So I think I'm older than the instructor. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So that's kind of what's in the works. If people have questions about kind of how the legal system works, how law firms work, how lawyers charge, I'm happy to try and answer those questions. I've been practicing over 20 years. A lot has changed since I started practicing. Everything was still paper when I started out. We had email, we had phones, but things have changed a lot. Everything is pretty much digital now. But the practice of law changes very, very slowly. But if you have questions about what to expect if you hire a lawyer, or you just talk to a lawyer and you're not sure if you want to hire a lawyer, I'll be happy to answer those questions. And if you have questions about a particular subject, let's say it's criminal defense. I haven't done criminal defense in years, and you would not want to hire me to represent you if you were in trouble. I would not hire myself if I was in trouble, but I can bring someone in who's an expert on that, and I'm happy to bring them in and let them talk. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Otherwise, last thing I wanted to mention, I'm going to do the shameless plug for myself, okay? If you want to help this guy out, and you get any kind of value out of any of the videos that I put out or anything like that, if you would like to leave me a Google review, especially a 5-star Google review, those are good. Those are good. We want 5-star Google reviews. You don't have to leave a comment if you don't want, but that's even better. That helps me out a lot because there is a lot of money and competition in the type of work that I do, the personal injury. I don't look good enough to be on billboards yet. I can't compete with the bearded guy who's on all the billboards in the States. So this is my way to compete with him. So if you get any help, if you get any use at all from the stuff that I put out, don't have to be a past client. You could even be a family member. That's how great it is. You can leave me a Google review, and we'll put a link to that below. Anything I've left out?
Just that we're exploring new frontiers of law and how to be dynamic and engaging for the 21st century. So if you have any questions for us, any guidance, or even know somebody who could be on the podcast, send them our way.
Yeah, if you have, I would like to interview especially local businesses. Now, local can be a broad term because, like I said, I practice all across Wisconsin, all across Iowa, all across Minnesota, and sometimes in other states I can get special permission to practice in those states, but I try not to, because it's all I can do to keep track of the 3 states that I practice in, because you know what? They're not all the same. The rules are different, court system's different. But I'll do my best.
Gotta be different.
Yeah, everyone's got to be different. So yeah, if there's anyone you would like to be on here, or if you would like to be on here, if you're crazy enough, if you'd like to be on here, reach out to us. Go to the contact information in the description. Otherwise, yeah, I'm really excited about this. Leah is very organized. She's everything that I'm not. So that's kind of what we're working on. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Try to stay tuned for us on Fridays. I'm going to be making some more informational heavy videos on like trucking and farm accidents on the other YouTube channels. If you're interested in that, let me know. I'll drop links for that and stuff once that's kind of rolling out. Building a web page, I'm really excited about that. Building a web page focused just on that kind of stuff. A lot's happening. Really excited. I appreciate everyone who's been subscribers to my channel over time. I realize that it's been kind of I've been wandering in the desert. But I found my leader. I found the scout who's going to get us through the desert here. Okay.
We'll be in the oasis soon enough.
All right. So I've rambled on long enough. Thank you, Leah. Thank you thanks for coming on. Yeah, thank you everyone who listened. If you saw this video and you want to help out, I think YouTube is hiding my channel from new viewers. So if you see this,
they're dimming his light.
That's right. This is what I'm up against, folks. You need to help me out. So hit like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, leave a comment. That's even better. Whatever you can do. Let's get this channel going.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Leah.
Thank you.